I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. The fact that we're literally stuck in another fucking trial and everything after discovering all this crap is redonk.
I'm sick of this.
Thought that finally we could get out of here. By the way, welcome back to Danganronpa, everyone. We are part 22.
If you remember last time, we found out that our good friend, the world, is a reality show.
Wow, that's where we are. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. Nah, it's not Kyoko. She ain't dead. What are you talking about? I thought...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Yeah.
The 16th high school student, the ultimate
The victim is
despair.
female, right?
Watch
Kyoko
out for
certainly
her.
fulfills-
She's dangerous.
I like you said, we're gonna be seeing that flashback a lot.
Yeah, we've already seen it a lot.
True.
We've already
means
seen
that
it
the
like fucking 5 or
mastermind
6 times.
Isn't dead. How do we know that that person's the mastermind? I
Well,
mean,
that's what Kyoko says right now. Is that Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind? That's what she theorized.
That doesn't necessarily make it true, though.
So you don't buy it.
I don't think it's her.
But do you think that body is her?
I think that body is her.
She's got some nice boots, some nice nails.
Some nice fingernails that aren't burned to a crisp. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Too bad.
Quiet.
Quiet. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. He's got a point. Myself? Yep, it's up to me to solve the case. Anyway, we'd better begin.
I know everything and you know nothing, but you need to tell me everything.
Mm-hmm. Literally, the last trial was...
That's right.
Was Byakuya not saying a single word, but when we say something, he's like, huh, that's right. It's like, fuck off.
I know that if we do, it's going to be a long night, but I think really it's in your best interest if we do the trial tonight.
Okay.
Because
Stop talking.
this, even though the last trial is about figuring everything out, this trial is the most important trial.
Tight, dog. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. Sounds pretty fucking good. That's how the game works, after all. True. Time to investigate. Well, I better start by checking on the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. That's interesting. They were, however, dead before the blast. Interesting. The victim had been Interesting how the Monokuma file isn't telling us the identity of the body.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, we don't know, so...
No, like, that's the thing, though. You'd think that the Monokuma file would tell us. But the
also,
fact that
they were struck out. You're gonna want to read this, Patrick.
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It was struck with a pipe, I believe, was what it said.
Okay. The Monokuma file doesn't know. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko?
Kyoko's got some cool nails.
She wears boots, right?
Yeah, she does. Honestly, I think those kind of look like the boots that she wears.
Probably. To uncover the truth for myself, but I don't think she's dead. Or we're all dead. We need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Woo!
Gotta go check on our 5 chickens.
Oh, yes. 5. More than 4, but less than 6. That's still one of the dumbest fucking lines ever. Fucking time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other.
Hey, maybe you should start all the way on the right with the chicken coop.
I kind of don't want to.
No, I think you should start all the way on the right with the...
If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not.
Gotta move in close.
Oh, hello. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Something tells me Kyoko does not... This is not Kyoko, because I feel like if she was wearing... Like, she wears gloves all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like those giant fingernails would be like a big
Also,
pain in the
Kyoko's got a
ass.
badass tattoo.
I don't think that's her. It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a wolf. Picture of a dog or something.
No, Makoto, that's clearly a wolf. Are you...
I mean, you can say that looks like a dog.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's got the fang, and it's...
Still. Tattoo on the right hand. Lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire,
That's what
so
she
I
said.
dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet.
That's what she said.
There's nothing strange about that, right?
Is there?
Bro, who fucking knows? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Yeah, because we got water all over it.
Toko gets blown up.
Yeah, but she's fine. Apparently she's, like, indestructible.
Yeah.
The bottom half is still dry. True. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? It's a weird way to put it. I don't think anything else is here, so let's... Dead body. Fine, let's look at the chicken coop. Let's look at our adorable 5 chickens. Remember, less than wait a minute.
There are 4 chickens. One more than 3.
One more than 3, but less than 5.
5.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in there? Of course, they were pressing. Please say the same line. Come on. Oh, damn it. It's not saying the same line. Boo. There's only 4 chickens in now. We're only 1 short. It's so weird. I wonder what had disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's
That's
like
why it was important, Patrick. It was foreshadowing.
Oh, okay. Did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case?
Oh no. Is this like that South Park episode? The chicken lover?
Oh no. I don't want to think about that.
It's an early episode. Not fun.
It look like fragments or something. What the fuck is it on the right? Wait, was it there? But I'll check that later. Okay.
I had a lot. I don't know how people immediately remembered where that's from. It's from the bomb in the gym. That's where you have to go for that.
Oh.
From the Monokuma.
Oh. Okay. Must be the knife that was stuck to the body. Huh, interesting. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury?
This knife doesn't look familiar at all.
Nope. Wait a minute. Oh, hey, hi!
Hey, you look familiar. And so that knife looks familiar.
This is getting really weird. Hey,
And of course, I'm sure you remember Makoto's dream last night too. I know my purpose now.
Oh yeah, he's I have to stay here. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because they tried attacking. So signs are pointing towards maybe Kyoko killed this person. And if this really is Kyoko, it would really mean Kyoko was the one that attacked me. But that would make no sense. I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene. Alright, let's get this fucking asshole out of the way. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
It's right before 12 o'clock, but right after 10 o'clock.
The body was found, eh? Should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember what that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Head to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it? I think it was 8 o'clock. Toko, what time is it? Well, we left the gym. It was before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot. Jeez, time passes by quickly.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
And now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. Honestly, it's a small job, but it's still a job.
And you know what? He needs something to do that he can be useful with. Remember with freaking Sakura, it's like, do you even care if you're banned from the crime scene? He's like, yes! Hey,
Alright, did you figure out the whole mystery and just want me to figure it out for myself?
In other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi.
Well, that sucks, because I don't have one.
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? I mean, it's pretty obvious.
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here. So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis.
So...
That's kind of smart. And the ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
Right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I mean, it is hardly an alibi, but it's still
sadly,
the truth.
it's all we've got.
So what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it?
No, Makoto, it's fine. Nothing wrong is gonna happen.
I'm sure it's all okay. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right. Woobid. It's so woobid under there. Apparently the wound has stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yakiya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any of the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked.
Congrats.
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So thank you, too.
Thanks, Hina.
I mean, hey, it's good shit, I guess. Be sure to take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. That looks different. That was not there before. I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet, covered with mud and grime. But the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. It's almost like that was the tarp used to cover the body that was murdered last night.
Wow.
And the one thing in here that concerns me... Oh, hey, there's something carved into the handle of the pickaxe. Crazy diamond. Get the Mondo.
Mondo's pickaxe.
Yeah.
Mondo's playing Minecraft.
I mean, he would.
Oh, imagine Mondo and Taka playing Minecraft together.
That would be pretty
They
epic.
could have so much fun.
This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place after 7:30. No, because there's a tarp there. I think I checked off everything I need, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically the fragment I found before. Somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions, and I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? That's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room,
It's all clear.
belongs to that guy. Yeah, we know. I don't have a choice. I'll have to see if he'll let me borrow his room key. Yeah, can I borrow the room key? Did you come up with an alibi? I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping you could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Alright.
Motherfucker, then have someone else come with me,
It's okay, it's okay. After you investigate other places, you can go back to him and he takes you,
God,
so it's fine.
He's a cock. He's a fucking
Calm
cock.
down, Patrick. He's
No.
your best friend, Byakuya.
He is not my best friend in the fucking slightest. He's warming up to... I'm warming up to him, sure. He's nowhere fucking close to my best friend. Do I am I able to, like, get fucking,
Presents?
presents and stuff?
No,
No?
I don't think so.
That's fine.
To be
just wanted
fair,
say.
I don't think I ever tried, but I don't see why they would let you do it.
I don't know. I just figured I'd ask.
Monokuma dead. He looks so sad.
Damn, that sucks for him. I figured
got
I
no-
wouldn't be here.
He's got no junk in his trunk.
Just found something. What is that? It's a bomb.
Like, you see how it matches?
Yeah.
Like,
get
but
it
I
now.
never would have remembered that.
Yeah. Even then, that kind of... I think that's kind of pushing it.
Yeah, I don't know what the... Like, it's more brown.
Also, it looks bigger.
Yeah.
Kyoko's room. I should back to the garden, SPI.
Yeah, that's literally the only thing you have to do. Hey, I know it's only been, like,
It's been
like
literally
4 minutes,
less
but
than a minute. Let's fucking go.
maybe he was just jerking it, and he just was really close to being done already.
Oh.
Hello.
That's going, buddy. Can't unlock it myself. Oh my god, he's right
Hey,
here.
fucking unlock it, asshole.
Yeah, fucking unlock the door. Let's fucking go in.
Jesus.
You can literally watch me like a hawk, okay? Watch me all you want.
Yeah,
I'm just
watch
checking
me
stuff out.
undress.
Stop. So this is Kyoko's room. Wow, this is what a girl's room looks like. Something on the table. Looks like a key card of some sort. What? It's probably a key. The locker is at those really traditional public bathhouse using them for the... I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. I'm too highbrow for that plebeian shit.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo?
Oi.
I assume there's nothing here to look at anymore.
I don't know. Why don't you look around? Why don't you go sneak around her bathroom?
Man.
Let's go into Kyoko. Just try to go into her bathroom.
Is it locked? She might have certain... That's kind of funny.
Makoto, you
Maybe
slide
let's look around a bit
on.
more.
I think I gotta talk to him.
God! What? You wanted me to talk to you! What was it you were looking for? Nothing particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come
Fuck
here?
you.
Sorry. No, don't be sorry. You realize it's important to look for information that also could belong to Kyoko. Whether it's Kyoko or not is the body. Finding something in her room could be essential to figuring out what happened to her or the body. So,
concrete.
maybe, Byakuya, how about you stop being a cock?
But you have the letter that she gave you.
That's true. I could open it if something ever happens to me.
Something certainly happened, says
True.
Byakuya.
What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. It was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? I was kind of hoping it was like a, look, Makoto, you're kind of a cool guy.
Oh, like a love letter?
I don't know, that'd be nice.
You know how pissed off Byakuya would be if that was the last thing?
Listen, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but here we go. What's this? Found a crumpled piece of paper? Look.
Hope Speak Class number 78, student registry.
Damn,
Mukuro
bruh.
Ikusaba. Sex female.
It appears to be their profile. Yeah, it looks like. That's probably the other thing Kyoko saw when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. It was a key and beep. That must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Just like imagine like in the anime, he actually says it like, I lost a key and beep.
I don't remember. I think that's exactly what it is. I haven't seen the anime since the first time I watched it.
I don't have time for your sentiments, whatever. Alright. It's just squiggles, you know, it's doctor stuff.
You a doctor?
Yeah,
Ultimate soldier.
That is not the ultimate despair like people thought she
Well,
was.
small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable.
Interesting.
She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it.
That's kind of sad.
In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines.
Odd.
Just before entering middle school, when she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared.
Okay.
The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets.
As it would.
An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found.
Guess she was dead. Bye.
However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years.
Okay.
She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, but she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did.
Huh.
So
this is some mystery
something's
chick.
weird.
Yeah. Some soldier, a mercenary group that doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in.
Makoto, you're in a
different
fucking
dimension.
school with a talking bear being forced to kill each other.
Well, no, that's exactly kind of adds to the whole point of, like, he's like, this is not the world I grew up in, like, all this weird shit's happening. That's how I saw things just as an ordinary person, but then, I never imagined I would hear the name.
Of course,
Fenrir
Byakuya
in a
knows
place
what
like-
they are.
As you can see, my family is one of the top organizations. Fuck off. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. But they do have their uses. Oh, wow. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already...
Found it.
Ah!
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. What? And it's you. Hmm? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile. So what if we did? Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Misagami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Ogami. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
I love you, Sakura.
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication and to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Of course. Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
You all first got together in the main hallway back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding?
In other
You
words.
saying? That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you, there were 16.
indeed.
There's actually 16. Wow, it's almost like it's pretty clear to understand.
Mukuro
Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Wow. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is... Why? Huh? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail,
He's
know?
a very good TV manager. I'm very glad that he's given us all the information. Thanks, Monokuma. I appreciate you.
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously? You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell him what I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
I wonder if that was her secret in Chapter 2.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Monokuma's account. Wow. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand... Tattoo.
It's a scar!
No. That's why Kyoko wears gloves to hide the scars, which means... Yeah, seeing this again. Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh? Forget about her. What matters now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Wow.
I think that's probably one of his best insults.
Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case. Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to... That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing. Mukuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko. Anyone should be able to come to the conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. Sure, yeah, okay.
Changed my mind.
She isn't the culprit. We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity, but if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
So,
That's a
in
good
other
point.
words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible. If that's really true, Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if the key and the dojo really are connected.
go.
Well, are you coming? Guess we're
Yay!
going to the dojo.
Date time with Byakuya.
Hurry up and check the lock. That's all we're here for, after all. What? There you go. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key was found in Kyoko's room. Really does go to the corner of these lockers. Blah 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 blah. Makoto, do you see the locker? This to the right.
very strange.
Very strange. It doesn't have a key in it. Oh, we're 30 minutes in already. Damn. You want to understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
Investigations go quickly.
Well, let's go. Let's fucking click.
Let's
on that
go.
bitch. Arrows.
I love that show!
Same.
Me and Kat just finished season 6.
Of
Bum, 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 bum.
course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Are you trying to say that gamers should rise up?
Yes.
There's something else. Some tiny little thing covered in blood.
Ball of duct tape with a blood stain.
Ew,
on it.
that's disgusting.
Someone poo-pooed in it.
I don't think that's poo-poo.
Is that not what your poo-poo looks like?
No, my guy.
Oh.
Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now.
For now? When would you have to
Yeah.
come back to this, Makoto?
You never know.
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps Yagi? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location.
What?
Next location. There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? That secret room that you know about because you like to fucking shut the fuck up.
The archive.
Let's go.
So much time before the trial begins. Let's fucking go. Boing. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir.
Yeah, Fenrir.
Fenrir, somewhere over here. Byakuya seems to know the archive like the back of his hand. It's almost like he has a room like this.
Yeah, he literally...
Quickly
Makoto,
returned with a
told you.
file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. Wow, that... That looks a wee bit familiar.
Interesting.
Like all the way to high school without learning a single word of French.
I don't
Easy.
even know English that much.
Yeah, I'm an American. I don't even know how to say car.
Spaghetti.
Don't make me hungry, man. Whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Fuck off, just fucking read it. Just fucking read it, guy.
Oh, look at him standing over
Fenrir
us.
is an elite fighting... Thumbnail. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an elite entire company of regular soldiers. Isn't that right, Shay? Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. It makes it sound like they're their own like fucking group that just walk around and just do shit.
In my brain, Ragnarok is 50% Thor and 50% God of War.
I mean, they're both related.
They are kind of related.
Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Wow, secrets.
Hey!
Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
She was trying to eat this.
What?
Trying to eat that thing? Oh, that's garbage. What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Technically, that's not true. There are other realities, man.
I mean, how do you know that's true for the Danganronpa world?
I just know so. Their battlefields aren't much different. That's what makes it so exciting. Exciting, definitely is the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it. Da woof woof.
The wolf.
That's right. Speaking of which, we'd like to know something interesting related to that. To show you that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joined the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir.
Right on their left butt cheek.
Wow. You got a tattoo of the dog. Oh my god, puppy. Woof, 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 woof. So that means Mukuro is the dead person. No way. That's it? Really?
Yep, very short investigation.
Oh, God.
Also a very long trial.
And yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So,
Okay.
please meet up in the usual spot.
Okay.
See you later.
Hoo, 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 hoo. And then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go.
Trial 5.
No. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Ooh, they're totally in love.
Hero, stop it. Where the heck have you two been?
Byakuya and Makoto
Look,
sitting in a tree.
we're not going to talk. We're investigating. Oh, yeah, good. Nice save, Byakuya. We were investigating. Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together, just the two of you?
Yeah, stay jealous.
Stay jealous.
Yeah.
Bitch. Are you jealous? Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Oh, God.
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. I wonder who he's talking about. He could show up at any time.
Well, he said he, so probably Monokuma.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm making it sound obvious. But... Boing! No. Stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? I mean, it's possible.
That would be nice.
Should we keep waiting here? Or... Oh, hi. Jesus. Did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? Yeah, just him.
Yeah, well, he's the only one that's worth anything, so...
Got it backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? True. Kyoko's gonna show up. Talking about everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. Yeah, ha 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 ha. So let's give I punish the one making us all wait, right?
No.
If you all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. No. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
Oh my god!
It's
Sayaka!
Peter Griffin?
No!
Sorry guys, I'm late to the class trial. Kyoko! Boo? You're still alive. She's like, yeah. It's a ghost. God, I fucking hate him. Stop talking. You want to fight? Do it at the class trial. You need to save some of that fun for later. Right? I love the music that's playing. But is it okay that there's no particular
Hey,
penalty
shut
for
the
being
fuck up!
late?
Shut the fuck up, Byakuya, shut the fuck up!
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate?
The one about being too cool.
Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Shing! Even there's no fucking... Also, your butt's under the elevator. I'll just be one step ahead of you. Sure you will, pal. When Monokuma was gone, we're all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die. And Hero's like, you're a ghost, like man. We thought you were dead, Kyoko. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh?
Yeah.
My God. I agree with Toko. Stop talking. Let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial.
Open mouth, Byakuya.
What?
He was just like,
Just no. Master, wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I don't want to be spooked by the ghost.
I hate you, Yasuhiro.
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. Are you sure about that? One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Kyoko,
Where the fuck have you been?
I gotta ask, do gamers really rise up? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? Just never mind that. You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
That's right.
Floor. There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. When did you find out? Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. It took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late. I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to. Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. Let's just talk about that out loud with the camera right behind us.
And also, like, Monokuma's just, like, sitting, like, around the corner, like, heavily breathing.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma. Yeah, sorry. Happy Valentine's Day. We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation, because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her. Strange way to put it. Because trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Well, if that's all, seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Bruh, who even knows? Being the last one left, I stepped onto the elevator. The doors slid shut. Look at that. Look
6 people left.
Such a small number of people.
Soon to be 5.
Oh god, right?
Who's it gonna be?
Who fucking knows, man? I can imagine we're getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for the trial. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. Dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the darkness of despair. Ugh. Oh, wow.
wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. It's been like a day or two. The time for pointless jokes and jabs have passed. Let's get on with the show. Yep, blah, 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 blah.
Deadly, cradle defense, deadly class trial.
Alright, well, we're going to save right here. And we're going to end this episode. In the next episode, we start the trial.
Trial 5.
Hold that. Things have been fucking crazy. That was a very quick investigation. I feel like we didn't learn much, and at the same time, I think we learned quite a lot. So, I'm just going to first say, I think that the dead body, it's very obviously Mukuro.
But who killed her?
I think she's been dead for quite some time already. I think she's been dead for a very long time.
But who killed her?
That I don't know. But I think she's been dead for quite a long time.
But then who are they gonna vote?
Who fucking knows, man? I feel like Monokuma's just gonna pull some bullshit and go, oh, it was this person. You were right. All the clues, the clues are gonna point to either me or Kyoko.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ramblings of a madman, Patrick Nestor.
Listen, if I end up being right, I'm gonna be so surprised. Like, I'm making guesses. At least more than half of my theories about this game has been correct. The other half haven't, but I'm pretty confident in my thoughts on what's happening next.
God, I just can't wait for the surprise twist ending when Leon shows up and kills you with a baseball.
Nah, it's gonna be figured out that Hifumi is a true mastermind, and He-Man! I don't know why I was doing Skeletor. But see y'all next time.